guys, it's Molly. Today I'll be reviewing a gorgeous book called Saints and Misfits by S.K. Ali. So if it's not obvious from the cover, the main character in this book is a Muslim, a hijabi. So this is like everything I've been waiting for in young adult contemporary, guys. Saints and Misfits is basically about this young teenager called Jenna. She's half Egyptian, half Indian. I think she lives in Illinois, and basically she's surrounded by like a Muslim community where they go to the mosque and everything, but at the same time she also goes to like a public school, a normal public school, where she has to sort of, you know, blend in and everything. The main premise of this book that's promoted in the blurb at least is about Jenna falling for a non-Muslim boy. So I was kind of expecting like the cliche contemporary kind of plotline, and it became so much more than that, and I'm just so impressed. I feel like this book is just so important, not only for Muslims to read and feel represented, but also for non-Muslims to read and, you know, realize that Muslims are basically just normal human beings and we live kind of normally aside from like some differences. I feel like the author really managed to show the beauty of Islam without actually seeming like she's shoving down the reader's throat like, this is Islam, this is peace, and like, you know, we're not terrorists, that kind of thing. No, and I really love that about the author's writing. I love that she just puts in the way that Muslims live their life and everything, and that by itself I feel shows how wonderful Islam really is, and I love that a lot. I love that this book talks about a lot of really important issues. It doesn't just highlight, you know, the good Muslims. It also shows that even in the Muslim community, there are people who have bad intention. Really early in the book, we find out that, this is also a trigger warning by the way, we find out that Jenna was actually sexually harassed by her best friend's cousin, who happens to be a Hafiz, someone who memorizes the Quran. And throughout the book, she sort of tries to deal with how to deal with that kind of thing. But that is a really important issue that I really appreciated being discussed. It shows that, you know, somebody who's all good, you don't really know what their intentions are, and when they're given certain responsibilities in the community to do important things, you know, that does not sound right. I love how much I feel like I can relate to Jenna. She does do quite a lot of things that are quite questionable, but guys, she's 15 and 16. We've been there. We've all gone through that immature, naive stage. I really appreciated that she's just this normal teenager who does face dilemmas like regarding the hijab and regarding how she chooses to live her life as a Muslim, as a person. It's just so relatable. This book is filled with really great characters, guys. Not just the main character, who I love by the way. Also her brother Muhammad, he is such a great brother. I love him. Also some of the people she meets at the mosque and gets to know that she has a Muslim best friend, her name's Fizz, and she also has like a non-Muslim best friend at school, her name's Tats. I love Tats a lot, she's such a great friend. And there's the guy that she has a crush on, Jeremy, he's kind of cute. There's some of her brother's friends who are also really great. There's her neighbor, Mr. Mr. Remy or Mr. Rami, I can't remember. He is such a great character as well, and I love seeing Jenna's relationship with him. It highlights a person's relationship with their neighbor, and that's something that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, has been preaching to us about. You know, how you have to be good to your neighbors, not just if they're Muslims, especially if they're non-Muslims as well, and that's like really highlighted in this book, and I love that a lot. My favorite character in this, other than Jenna, is probably Noah. He is so funny. He is like boyfriend goals or like husband goals even. I also love the way that S.K. Ali tries to tell us about Islam, not just like the way that people live, but also the more factual things. And the way she does that is by having this one website called Ask Imam or something like that. And basically it's like a forum style kind of thing. You ask questions and the Imam kind of tells you the answers. But I really like the way that the Imam answers those questions, such as, you know, what if I fall for a non-Muslim, things like that. And the way that he answers is just so considerate and empathetic, and I love how it shows that Islam does not oppress or tell you what to do. It advises you to do the things that we believe in, and I don't know, I just love it a lot. Yeah, overall, I think everybody should give an attempt to read it. I feel like people who enjoy contemporary will love it. Muslims will love it, non-Muslims will love it. I even think that guys should really read this, especially Muslim guys, so that you can know the struggles that us hijabis have to go through every day. I love where at the end of the book, it is quite empowering. Not just for women, it's mostly like self-empowering, and I love getting that kind of feeling at the end of a book, and that's when I can tell that that book is going to be like one of my favorites that I've read. So yeah guys, I loved Saints and Misfits a lot. I would highly recommend it to everyone. Don't have high expectations though, because that's just me. I love to exaggerate sometimes, but I can tell you that this book means a lot to me, and I'm so excited to see more from this author, from this publisher.
I actually got to have like a short conversation with her on Twitter. I was begging her to write a sequel or a spin-off, and she was actually considering it, so that's really good news.
Please go pick this up, give it a try. If you don't like it, at least you tried it, and if you like it, then you're welcome guys. So yeah, that's all from me. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!